Yep, and we are live, Carlos. Just getting there, right at the start of the race. What's up, man?
Yep.
It's November 25th, 2020 edition of the SMT Podcast. I have Zero Caller F tonight, and I have Carlos S. Tech, the guest for the evening. We're going to be talking Black Friday deals, a little bit of retail stuff, maybe help you save some money if you're in the market for a new device or adding lines. And we're going to be talking about this new shifting, switching, changing. I think Elliott Management did a good number in AT&T. A lot of them, it's almost like they came in and they dropped a bomb, bro, and left. And I said that when I covered the Elliott Management sale of their stocks. I was like, man, they came in, they did this basically a coup, overthrew the government, bro, and then scrammed and skedaddled.
That's their Black Friday special right there.
That's like true definition of a Black Friday, right?
They say, we love cash, baby. We love cash. That's right. Cash makes the world better.
For those of you that know how we usually do things at the beginning of the show, I usually say hello to everybody at the beginning. So if you're watching this on replay, you might want to skip ahead, a few minutes. So big shout out to Brennan, #ModSquad. Thanks for holding us down there. Big shout out to Scott for stopping by. Appreciate you. William is here. MS also here. Keon, good to see you. Long time. Let's see. We got Kazi in the house. We got Pete. Good to see you, bro. I know Pete hasn't had a lot of time. It's been a while, Pete. Maybe we can get you on the podcast sometime soon. Get you back in the community. Jose, Jared is here. Appreciate you guys for stopping by. Shy Boy, Alex is here as well. Good to see you. We have David. We also have Jim and Josh. Good to have you as well. Also part of the Mod Squad, we got Mike West. We got Gregory. Josh is here. DGAF is in the house. Robert as well. Bruce is here. I know Bruce is like half a world away, so good to have you, Bruce. I'm pretty sure wherever he is, it's like 7 a.m. at least, if not later. He might be eating lunch right now. Robert, Barry, good to see you. Jose. Pete, you're free tonight?
I sent them the link.
Yeah, that's it. Carlos, you the man, dog.
I'm ahead of that, bro. That's my
Come
boy
on
right
in,
there.
man. Come on in, buddy.
That's my boy right there, bro. He's a brother from another mother, bro. Me and him click, bro.
That's right.
That's what I'm saying.
Yoel, good to see you, man. We got Joel here. And we got Robert. Good to have you guys. All right, so here's what we have. We're going to be looking at these deals, these Black Friday deals, some really aggressive promotions. They're looking to sell, dude. Companies want to sell lines. Companies want to sell phones. They would like to retain customer business, keep that churn low. You don't want to lose customers to other companies because they have better Black Friday deals. So that being the case, we're going to cover all of them. I'm going to basically go over all the individualized deals, give you guys a rundown of, some of the details, and maybe save you some money, if you're looking at upgrading. I want to start this off by saying this, though, gentlemen. For those of you that went out and rushed out to get the new iPhone a few weeks ago, buyer's remorse, because you're going to get a better deal today than you would have a few weeks ago. So for those of you savvy, looking to save the money, you held off, your patience will pay here. Those of you that had to have the latest and greatest right away, I mean, you did get it, right? But now the unfortunate part is you're not going to get the same deal. You may have saved money, right? They were doing $800 for a trade-in at AT&T, so it was on them. But now Verizon's got buy one get ones and all these other things. What are you doing, Rose?
If they cannot give it
that iPhone,
if they can't give it to me for $250, bro, there ain't no sweet deal, baby. for a 512 12 Pro.
Yeah.
The bearded dragon is in the house.
Yo, what up, man?
What's up,
boy?
Where in the hell have you been, ahoy, buddy? Where the hell you been, man?
Well,
not on us.
Been doing a lot of homework.
No, I know, bro. You've been slammed.
If you had to give us an ETA on the completion of your program, where do you put it at?
A year.
A year.
That's not
Yeah, you fast.
It will be a celebration, dog. It'll be a celebration.
I've already been in for a year, so.
Mine took me almost 3 years, Pete.
I'm expecting maybe a year and a half. I need 4 more core classes. and a master's thesis, which I could probably bust out in 3 months.
Oh my God, Pete.
Pete's gonna do it. He's gonna do it, dog.
What is the green screen about, bro?
What have you been doing, Pete? You've been doing
OnlyFans?
Zoom calls.
Oh, come on.
Oh no. Making that side money, bro. You can't hate, bro.
No, got a lot of Zoom calls, but I have a freely available My Neighbor Totoro background to throw up.
Gotta be that professional.
Or the opposite.
Yeah.
Oh, there are green screen options.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
Yeah, see if you can make it happen. Caleb, what was the brand on those headphones?
I just put in the chat. It's a Sennheiser HD 280.
Top shelf, you dig?
Yeah.
Yeah, we like Sennheiser. That's a good brand. We like that brand. Pete, can you confirm North Longmont getting some snow?
I got some.
Lavendi, good to see you, man. Glad you could stop by. Check your boy prayers
Whoa.
out for him.
Whoa.
Where the heck did I put that background? Yeah, let's go with this one.
Whoa. Whoa. Damn, bro. Damn, bro.
There we go.
Hey, I just want to say, everybody in the chat, we could send a prayer out to Technoid's girl. She needs right now prayer right now. We could all just,
Oh my.
keep her in your guys' thoughts and her prayers, please. He's a good friend of the channel. He's family to all of us here.
May the best, may it end up with the best.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm hopefully she'll be okay. We don't have any answers as to what's going on, but
I hope, man.
let's go ahead with the show. We've got to talk these Black Friday deals. Carlos, your consumer, Zero Cool, Pete, myself, we buy phones, we add lines, we do all these things. So our perspective, I think, is we could extend it to the community. Maybe they're looking to upgrade or add, lines to their plan, and they've got young ones that want new phones or family or friends, whatever, and they've got joint accounts, whatever the case may be. Let me start by saying right now, if I had to pinpoint which carrier has the best deals, I'm not sure who has the best, but I know who has the most. So
I know with the T-Mobile add a line, if they have good service and good capacity in your market, you said on the business you can get a free line as long as you have below 20 lines.
I think below 30 lines.
Something like that with consumer. If you're in a market with nothing to complain about with T-Mobile, that is a good deal.
Oh, you can't beat it. So you're getting a third line free if you're an existing customer, and then a new customer you port two, and then you can add a third, no cost. They're gonna give you a $30 bill credit, I think is what the third line is, $30.
35,
and then so you have to pay the activation fee, which they're charging $30. It's $20 for the SIM, or is it $10 for the SIM, $20 for the service fee or whatever?
That way.
Yeah, that's $30. So you come in 30, you pay taxes, you're sitting pretty as long as you want the line. It's every third line. So if you had 6, you're getting 2 free lines.
It's actually, you got to be under Tim Pixel verified that. I was speaking with him earlier about it. He said you got to be, to qualify for the promotion, you got to be 13 or under lines. And then you can add on as many as you want from there. But to start off, you have to be 13 or under.
That's consumer. That's
Both.
not business. That's consumer, right?
Both.
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 Oh, okay.
You have to start at. You can start at that and then go up until you max it out.
Which is fine. I'm at 9 lines, 1 free line on there. Technically 3 free lines.
Yeah.
So I can go in, add a line, and tell my mother-in-law, good news, you're no longer paying for your cell phone.
And Pete's in good standing.
Yeah.
That's right.
Another one too they're doing is $100 credit or $100 gift card per line, up to 4 lines if you port over from AT&T or Verizon. It's another one they're doing.
Yep.
Well,
$100
she's
just to switch.
Xfinity Mobile at the moment, so I don't think I'll get that money.
Xfinity Mobile is considered Verizon.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't wait for the capacity drop on T-Mobile, like early December.
Oh, I'm gonna be expecting that one.
Yeah.
Hey, at the moment in my basement, I'm on the 5G. I'm getting 40 down.
So you got a 15 megahertz channel for band 71?
It's not showing up as 71. All I know is I'm getting a better downlink.
I wonder how they're doing it out there.
We actually did capacity upgrades out in Colorado like a couple of weeks or to a month ago.
Have you seen a change, Pete?
No, they were not in my market. The closest one was
oh, that's true. That's
45
right.
miles
Yeah, you're right.
away.
You're right. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Sorry. We're trying.
Hey, I have a fair bit of capacity in my market if I'm in a good coverage spot, not a neighborhood like on a main road. I'm getting 110.
Do you think if you got time, can you go to that place that had the capacity upgrade and do some testing and show some results? Oh, thank you, Woody. Yeah, that'd be awesome to see in Colorado.
In those locations where I get 110 on T-Mobile, I finally get a DSS upgrade on the Verizon 5G phone Carlos is lending me.
Oh.
And it's 150, but it's up from 120. So there's some improvement with that, but it's nothing to write home about.
Same here.
Right.
Another thing, Pete, November 18th was the day, so that phone is now officially unlocked. So you can play around with the service menu and know what you're connected to with T-Mobile.
Nice.
So
now you'll be able to play
if I
with
get
it.
the free line for the mother-in-law before I give it to her, I can play around with the SIM card.
Yep. You can stick it in and just, do the little menus and play with it and stuff with the service menu.
So I think, Twan, the way you're going to want to do this is if you've got 4 lines, I would go ahead and add get the 2 free ones, right? So you get a free line with each of those 2. It puts you at 6 lines. I mean, heck, I've heard of people leasing lines, to their friends, giving them breaking them off a piece, so instead of paying $40 or $35, they charge them $20.
I give out lines for my friends.
I know, Pete's awesome. He just gives them out. He passes out turkeys like it's Thanksgiving, bro.
Sister-in-law changed from an AT&T line on an iPhone 6S to the new SE on T-Mobile. Free line.
What market, Pete? Where does she live?
Longmont, Salt Lake.
Okay.
Oh,
And
okay.
She's noticed a little bit of a difference, but she is surprised that she can make phone calls in Wyoming.
That's 2 weeks in a row. Thank you, John. Welcome. Yeah, buddy.
So her phone was unable to pick up AT&T on 80 in Wyoming.
Yep. Yeah, the networks are getting good. I think they're starting to adjust to this new pandemic, capacity needs, coverage improvements. I think we're starting to see mature networking. We've had some serious growing pains over the course of the last couple of years with 5G, whatever it is, 5GE, all this nonsense. We're actually, I think the RF's getting better. I think the new technologies will make it much more substantial. People will stop saying, "Oh, I got fake 5G," or "This is fake 5." We're really going to start seeing good performance pretty soon.
At the end, all of them are fake, bro.
Yep.
Unless it's millimeter wave, that's how I look at it.
Yeah, but we've been seeing root metric scores coming up. We've been seeing uplinks improving. Because at the start of this year, things didn't look good. If you look at the root metrics from March, April, it's atrocious. I mean, Verizon improved, AT&T has improved, and T-Mobile 100% improved. I went to root metrics.
Yeah.
There were markets where T-Mobile was getting 40 ratings. They're back up into the upper 80s now, low 90s in most places. I mean, I don't know what was. I think it was Sprint integration, but I mean, it was bad. So those things have come and gone. Yeah.
Yeah,
come on, bro.
No real 5G until SA comes out.
Pete, I'm getting full Sprint access now in the house, and it says T-Mobile native, So they've, I mean, it from April to now, it took a while.
They switched the tower one for you,
bro. The Sprint tower is a half a mile away.
So when did this happen?
Probably like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, I reached out to Mike Seaver about an issue with T-Vision that I'm not allowed to get into.
Bro,
you were part of my complaint.
Hey, you want to know what's going on? I signed up for T-Vision. I had Team Pixel hook it up, because everybody was a block out here and was a brick and didn't know what to do. So, all right, because you know how we can do it, Pete, with our business account. So that's out of the question. For now.
Non-disclosure agreement right there.
Okay. Well, we're going to keep it that way. So at the moment, it's not done.
Business cannot use it.
Yeah, exactly. So I have a Sprint account and Sprint can get it. Well, Team Pixel hooked it up. He got it connected. But guess what, bro? This is another issue they got going. They still have Sprint where if you make any changes, it ain't effective to your next billing cycle. So I have to wait till the 28th for my T-Vision to work.
Yep.
So a few days.
That's interesting.
Business cannot use it.
Hold on 1 second, Pete. Put it back up there. Put it back up.
Just be careful. Be careful, bro. Don't be careful. You did what you did. Be careful.
I'm not going to tell you how I did it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there it is. Nice.
You got that Transformers 1984 film?
No, I pulled up Cartoon Network.
So yeah.
Info. That is a picture I took at
It's in Utah.
Nope.
No?
That's the side of Mount Evans.
Really?
Yep.
Oh wow, it looks beautiful.
So Pete, the Black Friday deals from T-Mobile are the most extensive. They're basically have a promotion or a sale on everything.
I forgot the first three you were rambling off when you finished them.
It literally felt like I was just ranting. Like there were like 30 things being promoted. So there's why is this in Espanol?
Get
Zero Cool. You sent me a link in Spanish, dog.
It's English on my end. I'll just.
What did I? Well, I wonder what I did, bro. I'm gonna have to. Oh crap! All right. So, anyways, they got deals on iPhones, trade-in deals for the iPhones. They've got I think the SE is basically 50% off.
It's been 50% off when you add a line.
So, well, now you don't have to add a line. Now you it's just an upgrade, I believe.
But
so
I got a 50% off when I added the free line for the sister-in-law.
Yeah, but you probably did that 4 or 5 months ago.
Team Pixel Timbo, right? Out there set it up, and it was like 3-4 months ago. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
They have a if you get iPhone 12 Plus, 2 Apple Watch SEs, and all unlimited for $120. So that's pretty good.
They got
it's a great deal.
They got the 12 on us too. That one needs an add-a-line or a trade-in. So if you trade in the 11, for example, or the 10s Max or the 10s. So
I have a feeling that's not combined with the free add-a-line.
No.
No.
The iPhone deals are not stackable. The Android ones are. So if you want the 500 off the Galaxy, if you want the deal on the Pixels, they'll give you stackable deals there. You can stack 2-3 things if you wanted to.
The way I see it is the in-laws, they were using their iPhones on Sprint, and it was reasonable. Not as good as the T-Mobile, but reasonable. They're like 8Ss or 9s, and they should have at least 71 in there with Sprint.
I think the 8 had band 71.
Yeah. So I could just get the cheapo mid-range, low-end Android with a free line, and
they're doing the A71s.
Yep.
Yeah, the Samsungs. They're doing you can get the Pixels too. They got the 4A5G. They got the 5.
Yep.
You know, and actually,
Pete,
I would encourage them to do that, dude. Get them in the Samsungs? No way, dude. Push them to the Pixel.
Yeah, the Pixels are a lot more inexpensive, a lot cheaper, and they have the
2
best
day
deals
battery
on the
life
Pixels.
on this baby.
It's good.
Right. Yeah, it's
That
good.
is good.
I'm like,
How's that for a small phone, Pete?
better than this one.
How's the 3XL's battery life these days, dog?
So, well, since I'm only running a continuous glucose monitor on it, it goes for 3 days.
Oh, so you got your main SIM in the 5 now.
I got an eSIM in the 5.
Oh, you're not doing dual? I thought it did dual SIM.
Have not tested that with Carlos's Verizon SIM.
Hey, what's up, Sebi?
What, to put it in the Pixel?
Yeah.
It does dual SIM.
Yeah.
He just hasn't done it yet, he's saying.
Yep.
AT&T's doing deals too. Theirs is mostly built around the iPhone.
Yep.
They have deals on the Galaxies, but you walk into the stores and it's all iPhone action.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got this one corner with the Android stuff. They're all stacked on top of each other. I think they get good commission on the iPhones.
Yeah, that's the best. It's the best money there. And it sells itself, Pete. Like, there's nothing. You don't have to tell people, hey, buy the iPhone. They'll just buy it.
Yeah, it's an iPhone. It turns on. It quietly kernel panics. It randomly reboots. You know.
That's
it's an
right.
iPhone. All they know is they press the Facebook and it comes up.
Mm-hmm. Verizon's got good deals too. Just so you guys know, in my opinion, the way Verizon's got their situation set up, I'll have a video for you guys tomorrow on it. Monday is the iPhone day. And then Black Friday is the Android day. So the deals are different. So if you're a Galaxy person or a Google Pixel person, the Black Friday deals are for you. If you're an Apple person, you're looking to upgrade to a 12 Pro, Pro Max, whatever, or Mini, those deals are better on Monday. And neither of them require you to actually go into the store. In fact, the digital deals for the gift cards are better online. So, for example, if you go into the store, the digital gift card is $300. If you do it online and virtual, it's $400. So I actually urge you, for the sake of your safety and just not having to be out in the world, unnecessarily. I mean, who knows? I don't know. Carlos, do you expect a lot of people to be out there? I don't know.
I think a lot of people are fed up being at home all the time, so I think this is going to.
Yeah, but do you think they're going to flood? Do you think they're going to flood like smartphone retail sales? Okay,
bro. They just want to get out, bro. I mean, if you've been cooped up for months, you would want to just get out, even if it's just for an hour.
Maximus, good to see you. We got Yvette, good to see you as well. Yeah, I would just say they may ask that you make an appointment or something. I don't know. That's what Verizon's been doing. So
T-Mobile's been recommending it, so I've been doing all my transactions over the phone.
Yeah, maybe at least start it there, and
Also, Xfinity Mobile has Black Friday deals. They got $250 on an iPhone 12. You can also get an iPhone SE for $0. You can pretty much save up to about $600 with deals at Xfinity Mobile. So it looks like they're all getting on the Black Friday bandwagon.
Yep, on the deals, dog. Those are kind of the highlights, and you buy the phone you want. Obviously, a lot of them are add a line. A lot of them are switch and save. So if you're okay, and hopefully that's the case. Pete was talking about speed and capacity in your market. Just double check. Ask friends who have the provider. You don't want to switch for a phone deal and then the service is going to be less than stellar, it's not worth it. No matter how good your phone deal is, if the service won't work for you.
If you can't use the phone, might as well not have it.
Yeah.
So AT&T's become usable in the market. Still not as good as Verizon and T-Mobile, but you can download inside buildings.
So they're working on it.
Yep, they're improving.
Yep.
Hey, why don't you dang, I was gonna say, since if you weren't using the eSIM on that Pixel on your new one, I would say it should be the IMEI, and I got a spare line, and I could have just activated it, transferred it, and it would have just updated the profile on your eSIM right away remotely. Because now they do that.
They're saying that Visible is hard throttling the hotspot now. Is
Really?
that confirmed?
Whoa! Oh no! Oh no! There goes the 8 gigabytes.
Yep.
Not that I was aware of.
Wow, it is.
Oh, that's
It is
horrible.
confirmed.
Yeah.
5
Hold on.
megabits per second.
Hold on, let me try.
Confirmed. Yeah, that is confirmed.
No way.
In fact, my router actively will switch from bad networks, pull devices off if it has the hotspot name saved. It just switched it. Yeah, that is confirmed.
Wow.
What?
Yep. Wow.
I'm gonna
So
find out.
I guess they were really serious about that. I mean, that takes away the value proposition of
It
Visible.
does.
Do
we need like a friends don't let friends do visible proposition?
Man,
that's up there. Is it going to become worse than MediaTek?
I don't want to go that far, but I'm just putting out. I'm just putting out feelers. I don't know.
ZT's up there too, dog, and Huawei.
Yeah.
So, ZTE, I'll say, yeah, those phones are horrible.
Yep.
I've encountered some people with like $10 ZTEs. They're like, I need my photos off it. It powers on, but I can't get in, and I'm like, yeah, you're screwed because you can't even unlock the bootloader like that.
Yep.
That's rough, bro. That's rough.
But,
so yeah, I mean, it's $25 a month on a party pay, but at $40 a month, I'm like, AT&T prepaid is a better proposition because for $50 you get a better experience, higher priority, more capacitive network.
That party died, man.
Wow.
Party's dead.
Yeah, man.
It's like they're doing a conga line on the cruise ship, and they're all in the infirmary with the virus.
Yes.
Jesus.
All on the hotspot too. All on the hotspot.
No. Conga line can't get that hotspot now.
Dang. All right. Well, we'll update that. I'll probably be doing a video on that just so people are aware if they haven't, they're thinking about switching. You too, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Oy. Mm.
Yeah. And you know what? I got about a week of service left. That's probably it for the Visible line, bro.
Yeah,
I'm probably going to, because, the thing about it, guys, is I can add a line on my Verizon account for the same cost. Literally
Yes,
$25, and I have the 2017 new Verizon Unlimited access, which puts me at the same priority as what the Do More, Carlos?
Get more. They get
One
more.
below, maybe.
No, it's Play More access.
Oh, play more.
Mm-hmm.
I know the Do More. The Do More is the highest priority before first responders, so it's like the same as the business.
But bro, it's crazy, dude. Yeah.
Bummer, man.
Well, I mean, if you just did it because like with even your plan, bro, it's only like 15 gigs of hotspot, then it gets 600K, Like, let's say if you added it. So, I mean,
3G, it's like a half a meg, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So this is still okay, but for one device, and that's it.
Yeah, but that's just about what I need. Because what I do is I hotspot from the iPhone or I live stream. So if anything, actually, if I switch to a Verizon, a dedicated postpaid line, it should help a little bit. It probably will improve my access.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy. You guys ready to do this AT&T piece?
Sure.
All right. So let's rewind to 2019. AT&T completely went into panic mode as there was an investigation done by an interest group from within AT&T, an investor group, Elliott Management. They basically came in. They were like, look, there's something going on here that we don't like. This has to stop. The situation is John Stankey, who was the new CEO, inherited a lot of debt. He's from within the company. He's not new to the company. He was previously held another position. You know, he was a top 5 executive at the company. So he was a big guy, big wig there anyway. But the thing about Randall Stevenson, the ex-CEO, is he acquired a lot of assets that have not panned out at all. We're talking about a $100 billion deal with the Time Warner acquisition, a $67 billion deal in DirecTV. That deal is actually the worst of the two because that deal acquired $20 billion in debt plus $47 billion for a dying business. So that one's like the worst. At least from the Time Warner deal, you're saying, okay, I got CNN, I got all this programming, I got these studios, I got DC. You know, there's all these things in there that you could say, okay, you know, this could make some money for us. The DirecTV is a crapshoot. Like, you have high profitability, but you don't scale to volume. It's a dying business. So they talk about ARPU and making money, but there's just no volume. They're not adding customers. They are hemorrhaging customers. Every quarter, it's the same story. Media losses, landline losses, DSL services are being shut down. They almost salvaged the wireline with fiber. That's like a huge boom for their business. So that part's good. I mean, it doesn't get any more mixed than AT&T because they do so good in wireless and then they do so bad on like Uverse and DirecTV and their TV services. The HBO Max seems promising. People seem to like that. So like that's what I'm saying. It's mixed. Anyways, Elliott Management comes in. They do this huge investigation. Here's what you guys need to do. AT&T corresponds to it and says, yeah, we'll do it. So they start shaking up their business. They start doing thousands, tens of thousands of layoffs, right? They start rearranging all of their business segments, trying to become leaner, lower operational cost, reduce debt. So they start doing it. All the moves in 2020 have been to reduce the debt load. And then Elliott Management says to hell with it. And they sell all of their shares and get out of the business. So they essentially came in, overthrew the CEO, got a new CEO in there, and left anyways, even through all that cost cutting and all of that rearrangement at the company. And
how much did they make off that move, though?
Like $200 million.
Right. Yeah.
Hey, they hit the lifeboat before they hit the iceberg.
Exactly. Yeah.
But Pete, the shares sold.
Yeah.
Like instantly, there was no trouble. Like it all happened at the end of Q3. Boom, boom, boom.
That's because people have faith in the company continuing to do well.
Yeah.
From what I'm looking at from business analytics, they're riding high, but soon they're going to edge off a cliff.
See, I thought they were already at the cliff, in my opinion. I saw that
they're at the precipice.
Because the debt load...
Edge of the cliff. Edge of the cliff.
Yeah, the precipice. Soon they're going to be in free fall.
Because the debt load is a plus 160 billion. But here's the thing, and this is what I talked to Moose about this. Tyrone, Carlos, you've been on these conversations. And guys, we've had these conversations about AT&T. The assets are extremely high. Yep. This is not a company that's in trouble. Maybe publicly in trade, you could make an argument that it's unattractive in some ways, right? Like the debt load. But when your assets are so high, I don't know, man. I'm not worried about them long term because they are still so successful and so profitable. The fiber business is good. HBO Max is good. They own everything that they operate. They don't pay rent. They have their own fiber, right, for their backhaul for their network.
They
when
also
they upgrade
don't pay,
stuff.
They also don't pay property tax in some jurisdictions.
No, they do. They do, but they force it on their customers.
Yeah, they don't pay property
properties.
tax in some jurisdictions.
and their products are good. Generally speaking, you may overpay. You have to watch your bill like a hawk, but the products and services they sell are pretty
It's
good.
finally usable in my market.
Band 14?
That might be what my my supervisor is using. He is on a DoD phone.
Yeah, the first net.
Yeah. Probably some other. He'll probably get some other band with their defense contract build out too.
They're gonna. I guess they had a big thing in 4.9.
Yep.
And they lost it. That's gonna go public. That sucks.
That's too bad.
My god, dude, that was gonna be
huge.
I know, man.
Hey, when that gets widespread, you're gonna see a stock sell off.
Think so?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I don't know, man. The money's not really leaving the company outside of Elliott Management. We haven't really heard or seen anything else going on. So I think in a way that's good if you're AT&T, right? The money's not really leaving. But they're trimming. They're doing this thing now where large scale national, they don't want to operate any retail space. They want to do all of their corporate stuff, through chat, through online sales, over the phone. They'd rather do that than operate the retail side. So what they're doing, Pete, is they're going dealers. They're going authorized dealer.
So basically, they're going to be doing the same thing, except they're going to stop paying property tax, stop paying insurance, stop paying rent, and stop paying for hardware acquisition.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Wow.
And see, the thing about
Why
it,
didn't
Pete,
Sprint try that to save money?
what they were doing is they were turning their business into 2-for-1s. They're running assurance out of there with the phone repairs and stuff. So, keeping all the on-site repairs, not sending out, not paying people to do it. They were having it on-site.
It's still more expensive to maintain a shop and employees and liability insurance than it is to do 2-for-1s.
Bro, I was talking to Tyrone and Brian about this, and they were kind of discussing why AT&T is doing this. I'm going to tell you why. In this business, there's a little thing called rent. You don't own anything. You have a lease. It might be for 2 years, a year, 3 years, whatever. It could be 5 years or 8 years.
Sometimes 20.
You are bound to that payment. And in some cases, some of those stores rent up to $10,000 per month. When you get rid of your retail space and you have a sub-dealer, an authorized dealer, they are now paying the rent, and they are paying you for residual fees. So having the AT&T brand, every time you activate a phone, there's an operational fee. So all they do is collect. Yeah, they're not going to be making as much money, but they're also not spending as much money. And they reduce all liability.
Yeah, which looks a lot better when you're cooking the books.
Absolutely.
It's less overhead for them, too.
Absolutely.
You don't have to care about that much,
And the only thing, and this is what I said to Tyrone, this is what I said to Walt over on Twitter, Walt Pycheck. I said the only thing AT&T has to be mindful of, they're going to have to do a lot of surveys to those customers, and they're going to send in mystery shoppers, because authorized dealers can be absolutely trash.
So they're going to have rats living near the Androids and have some bug spray around the iPhone boxes.
Unfortunately, Pete, some of these authorized dealers, I walked into an AT&T authorized dealer. It just switched to authorized dealer 3 days ago. It was corporate before. I went in there. It felt different. There were no phones anywhere. They don't have phones out. Another thing that I noticed.
Well, they don't want you stealing the phone.
Yeah, but corporate has it. But corporate has the phones out. Like 100 of them.
They do. I don't like the authorized retailers. They don't look presentable. in my opinion.
Okay, so let me get to that, right? I go to the AT&T store in the other side of town that's corporate, and I was greeted from the moment I walked in. I waited for an hour at the AT&T authorized dealer, and they didn't even say hello to me for an hour. You know what happened? Carlos, I was on the phone with you. I had to say hello to him, the manager. He was walking by me and said, "Hey, how you doing?" He goes, "Who, me?" I said, "Yeah, you. You work here, don't you?" He goes, "Yeah, I'm good." And he just kept walking. Bro, it's the craziest thing I ever seen before.
I don't even get treatment like that at the T-Mobile authorized dealer in my town.
Right.
So Pete, there were 8 tables, 3 employees. There was a couple at each table, so only half of the people were being served. But they all had transactions pending. So they were bouncing back and forth, not finishing a transaction and going to the next person. It was a crap show, dude.
Sounds
horrible.
like some credit card fraud waiting to happen.
I went to the AT&T store and everything was good. It was solid. Go ahead, Zero. Cool.
Has anybody been in I just went to a Spectrum Mobile store to return some equipment. Let me tell you, their stores are really good. As well as the Xfinity Mobile, but the Spectrum Mobile. Has anybody been in a Spectrum Mobile store?
They're not in my market, but I've been in
I've been in
Mobile store.
They're pretty solid. They're taking after the. It looks kind of like an corporate AT&T store a little bit. They got the kiosks, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Okay, so you have to have a good experience. You can't have your customers walking in feeling alienated or ignored or neglected.
So at the Spectrum Mobile store, did they ask you if you wanted to add HBO and Cinemax?
They did not. I was just returning some equipment, but I was greeted at the door. I got signed in. I only had to wait maybe 2 minutes, if that. Got my equipment returned. She said, "Have a nice day." I said, "Have a nice day back."
Absolutely tremendous.
I was out in 5 minutes.
When I went to an Xfinity Mobile store, they asked me if I was interested in adding premium channels.
Oh, to your T-Vision?
No, they assumed I had Comcast. I said, "Nope, we got the T-Vision. I got a nice discount you can't offer for my municipal ISP, so I'm just dropping off this box. Be happy there's not a ticking clock in there."
Jesus.
Yeah, man, that's something, Pete, we've talked about. We value it very much. So, see, nobody cares about customer care until the customer care they experience is garbage.
Yeah,
and they're like, "Oh, I was," and it's a thing, right?
Yeah, it's a stain.
Yeah.
I have had some positive Comcast interactions.
I haven't.
But the negative vastly outnumber them.
Dude, 1.2 terabytes better than what I'm getting. I get 1.0 on Cox, and it's trash. And it's garbage. It disconnects every 20 minutes.
Sneed, I wish you could use my internet. It's unmetered.
Bro, listen. Get it up on a millimeter wave beam, bro. Send it out to me, dog. Put a dish on the
Yes.
It'd be cheaper for me to launch a satellite.
Yeah.
Bro,
that's rebroadcasting.
That's what I'm about to do, bro, from the office here, because I got the CenturyLink fiber. $65 a month, you can't go wrong. Symmetrical fiber.
Yeah.
So with CenturyLink fiber, I actually have a story about that. I have a client that pays $67 a month with taxes and fees for a landline for CenturyLink. Talked with them. Got a free fiber connection and a free router set up in her place.
For the same price? So landline, everything.
Landline and fiber.
So, Pete, are they keeping your Layer 3 TV alone, or are they going to be transitioning you to the T-Vision proper, the set top, and the new dongle and hardware and all that stuff?
I'm running the new dongle already.
How is it?
It is in.
Well, let me ask you this: is the programming worse, the same, or better?
It's in usable beta.
Oh, so it's not ready. It's not ready to shine, huh?
So there are Well, it's not exactly their fault. It's the FCC's fault. They passed a bill in the late 1990s defining what TV broadcast is. So, if you have a fixed location box using a copper or a fiber connection, or you're receiving it through a satellite dish or TV broadcast antenna, you're allowed to broadcast it. However, the sheer fact that I pulled up Teen Titans Go on my LTE means that with every content provider they have to get a mobile streaming license for that content. However, I would like to say about 6 days ago they had a stealth drop and added 6 channels.
What were the channels, by the way? You remember?
One of them was cooking. Tom pointed this out to me.
Cooking with the bearded dragon?
No, the cooking channel, man. Let's see.
Food Network?
They've already had that.
Cooking with Gianna?
I think that was already on there.
Damn.
Yeah. Carlos, you'd like that one.
Hmm.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
But yeah, I'm paying. I'd be paying $70 a month, and they're sending me out 100 channels now.
Your bill went down, didn't it? You saved about $20, $30?
12.
$12? Oh, you had
That's
the old
pretty good.
grandfather
That's
T-Vision deal. That's why. There were people that were paying more for the other Cooking with Sneed. Man, all right. Sunday,
Yeah.
Cooking with Sneed. We'll make scrambled eggs, bro. The show will be on at 9 a.m.
Damn.
Yeah.
Slow cooker
all
Sunday,
right.
bro. John
There you
Leisure
go.
got nothing on me, dog. Slow cooker Sundays, bro. Let me show you how to make an omelet, dog.
Let me show you how to make an omelet.
Make sure you put on the T-Mobile apron.
That's right, brother.
I can throw in some avocado in the omelet and not get it overcooked. It's nice.
So, Pete, I got to get a new iPhone.
What happened?
I don't know, man. Everybody's telling me, Sneed, you got to get a new iPhone, bro. You got all these phones, man. You don't have an iPhone 12, man.
Why do you need a new iPhone?
I would just wait for the 13, man.
Get rid of it because these Intel modems are straight trash, dog.
Okay, so the channels they added was American Heroes channel, Cooking channel, Destination America, Discovery Family, Discovery Life. Let's see, what else? Great American Country, Motor Trend channel, Mav TV Motorsports Network. Yep. But these were stealth added channels, and the prices didn't go up.
That's how it's done.
They're working on getting some 4K content back.
Nice.
Since the majority of the 4K content was either in a premium bundle or NASA TV. They are working on trying to get rights with Comcast to get 4K or 8K Olympics coverage, though.
That's pretty good. That's needed.
That's right. Monday is the day for the iPhone 12. That's right, David. That's the day that I'll probably have to get them. My wife is giving me a hard time. She wants a phone. I tried to give her the 11 Pro Max. She's like, nope, the iPhone 12's coming. I want the iPhone 12.
I gave my wife the Pixel 5. She wasn't expecting it, and she didn't complain.
What did she have before? Didn't she have a Galaxy?
LG V30.
Oh, she had a V30. Okay. So she was due for an upgrade, bro.
Yeah,
Overdue.
but the phone was working, so...
It's a power user's phone. I will say the LG V series, those are powerful phones, man. I've always been a fan.
Oh, definitely, but...
The removable battery was awesome while it lasted. The headphone jack, the high definition audio. LG has always made exceptional hardware when it comes to those feature sets. They've struggled with the boot loop issues with their operating system, and little things like that.
She tried updating the operating system on that phone once, and it crashed out, and I had to kick it. And after that, she was afraid of updating it. With the Pixel, she's just updating.
Every month.
Yep, every month.
Yeah, a new update, man.
Actually, this month I've already gotten two. Since with Android 11, they're doing Project Mainline, so it's just you plug it in and it, you charge it with the Wi-Fi connected. It downloads the update automatically, and next time you reboot the phone, you're updated.
Yep.
So nothing wrong there.
I'm actually looking to, if I get an iPhone, that'll be good for my testing, different videos and scenarios. But I'm really excited about this new chipset, next year, and it's really about the cellular technologies where I'm at. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the concept of a high variability refresh rate on the display, and I love bigger and brighter displays, so that gets better each year. Hopefully battery capacity and battery life gets better, all these things, these incremental updates. But for me, the important thing in this up and coming generation of smartphones is going to be the modem for cellular, as we are going to start seeing DSS become, multi-channel, aggregating all things 5G and NR. So I've already tested AT&T's N2, and it's really, really consistent and steady. I'm very encouraged by that. One site stayed around 80 to 90 megs. The LTE was going between 50 and 130. So to me, it's telling me something about the whole NR thing, people's access to these connections. I think DSS is going to be good as long as we're seeing the 20 plus megahertz channels. We're going to see good things out of DSS.
Verizon's DSS 5G has been consistent.
How much testing have you done on it? I've had it for a couple
I've
months,
just
maybe.
been around town. It turned on about a week ago on the phone, and I'm seeing at most a 20 meg down improvement.
So it's that's on the N5, right?
I was just about to ask. Is it Band 5 or PCS? N5? Okay.
So, Carlos, I actually gave that phone a whirl on the Denver ultra wideband.
Yeah.
It's fun, isn't it?
Put that back in the oven in Denver.
What? It's not ready?
So I sit around.
Stetson said that too. Man.
I sit around on a bench in a Civics Plaza with ultra wideband for 5 minutes. I tried to do something. I tried to go somewhere. Stalls. Tried to do something. Tried to go somewhere. Stalls. Turn off the 5G. Getting 100 megs down.
On LTE.
On LTE. Turn back on the 5G. Stalls.
And Stetson's testing was the same thing in Denver.
Yeah, it's not ready. Put it
he
back
was
in
like,
the oven.
He said he was 200 feet from the node, 100 to 200 feet, and it was cutting in and out of connection. It wouldn't stay.
I had line of sight with the node.
Yeah, so did he.
Yeah, so the DSS, I could tell you this right now.
So the DSS is much better in Colorado than the ultra wideband.
Right, but the thing is, the DSS is not optimized, at least on for Verizon. I think on AT&T they took their time with it because they're doing it market by market. But the problem with Verizon, since they launched it nationwide, they're having one set of
Parameters
RF parameters for DSS. I don't really agree with that because the topography is different, and that's why you've been seeing, even with that the new SIM card in there, you've been seeing hiccups, right? So I like AT&T's version of DSS. I knew they were going to do it a lot better. I knew it was going to be more capacitive, obviously, not just due to the bandwidth that they have, but because they did it market by market. They actually took their time, made sure each RF configuration was right for the area. I just think that's a better way to do it.
I think that Verizon literally couldn't do it on anything other than N5 national.
Yeah, right.
They could not do it. So they're like, all right, we'll just adopt the standard plan here. It's not. You're not going to Verizon for band 5 DSS. You're just not. That's not going to do it. So
you're going to Verizon for coverage.
You're going for the icon.
You're also not going to Verizon for ultra wideband right now. No way.
Right.
So I have noticed something interesting with the T-Mobile N71 5G versus Verizon. When I'm in an area with N71 5G, it is a noticeable change compared to what it was the last time I was there. And with Verizon, it's like, okay, I'm going another 20 megs.
Yeah, that's for the T-Mobile side. That's partly due to because integration efforts have wrapped up.
Yeah, so I am liking what they're doing. I just wish they had more spectrum for it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a problem. Yeah, it's hard to DSS something without the correct proper channel bandwidth. I could clearly see that with the 20 megahertz of band 2 with AT&T, it was working pretty well. That was pretty nice.
I think most of this, I noticed with the Verizon, most of the time I'm also on LT66, which has been giving me a really good connection wherever I'm sitting.
They got the tower grid for that, Pete. Have you noticed it's always 66?
Yep.
Yeah, it's really good. They're very serious about putting a tower site every mile and a half.
About 40 megahertz of 66 wherever I go.
40.
Holy
wow. So it's fast as hell.
No.
It's congested as hell.
It's congested as hell. I get like 30 megahertz of 12 and 5 of 66 on the T-Mobile line, and I'm like 10, 20 megs slower.
Market share.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a thing, man.
So one of the problems with the
they're both
Verizon,
good.
Yeah, one of the problems with the Verizon DSS is, especially over low band on N5, is that if you don't have the 20 megahertz, you're actually splitting. You're actually what we call sub-channeling what you have on N5, and that's why it's just not working right. You need a full 20 megahertz like AT&T is doing.
Yeah.
I just hope that once the C-band happens, they'll put a lot of that to use on DSS, and I think that they will.
Yeah, DSS all things.
No.
You know, well, I think the one thing that they're not going to DSS, I think it eventually just gets fully refarmed. It's going to go from LT to 5G. It won't be DSS. It's going to be band 13. You know, just when it's whenever it's ready. Yeah, whenever everybody's on the DSS for band 5 and everybody's on, you know, the tower grid will probably be dense enough to where like you'll always be connected to mid band. They can just shut down the 13 and refarm.
Exactly. Yeah.
That should be the target with all the carriers at the moment.
You know how it is, Pete.
Capacity band, find a weaker capacity band, refarm it, and prop it up as 5G.
Yeah. The thing about it though is nobody wants to upgrade their phones unnecessarily, right? Like we've had this conversation with Moose. There's 40 million devices on the AT&T network that are 3G only. Like they're talking about shutting down 3G in less than 2 years.
I upgrade my phone every 2 or 3 years.
But then you never miss out on a generational change in technology. You're right on time.
No, I'm right on time, and I tried to get, you know, if the price is right, higher modem, but I think I found a good compromise with the Pixel.
Carlos, people still got iPhone 5s, 4Ss. You see it?
I got 2 in my drawer.
Not as much. I mean, I haven't really seen it much.
I'm saying, where are these devices that are 3G only?
I don't know.
Some of them are not mobile phones per se.
Yeah, the cars.
They're
machine to
cars.
machine, yeah.
They're machine to machines. They're microcontrollers that are acting as a cell phone.
Yeah, that stuff's got to get transitioned. They at least got to get on LTE. And actually, you probably want to move them to 5G devices. The IoT.
Well, on some of the IoT, you're looking for coverage, and you're only sending less than 50 kilobits of data in bursts.
Yeah. So what we're doing for the machine-to-machine devices and T-Mobile, all the carriers are doing this. They're trying to upgrade them. What's called to it's called Cat-M, as in Mike. So basically, what that is that's an LTE variant of a machine-to-machine device, right? Sprint, I know for a fact, I was heavily involved in doing a lot of business a lot of businesses conversion over to Cat-M devices. You have to set in certain parameters on our sites. Our parameters on our towers to get the Cat-M ready. Also, the Cat-M on LTE is specifically designed for an IoT device, meaning
they have a specific network slicing, Caleb.
I'm not talking about the slicing yet. I'm talking about the actual IoT device, meaning if you have an IoT device, and if you have and that's connected to a Cat-M configured site, like all our Sprint sites, especially in LA area, then you're all set and ready to go.
So, I was actually talking with somebody at the U.S. Department of Transit about this. They're encouraging either 4G or 5G devices doing that.
Yeah, exactly.
There are some devices that are designed so there's an LTE antenna, and through an over-the-air update, it will just turn on the 5G antenna because they want the lower latency.
Exactly. Yeah. But the thing is, this is what's really problematic, and this is what's really drives me nuts sometimes. These companies that still have the older machine-to-machine 3G devices, they are stubborn. Yeah. Stubborn like a mule. Oh,
they don't want to spend any money, man.
They don't. It's just
but they're making money. Like it's for business. It's crazy. They will literally, bro. We talk about milking ants, like they're milking dead ants.
Exactly.
It's literally a dying technology.
They can maximize their business, but they're just so stubborn, and it's just so frustrating that we have to continue to support legacy machine-to-machine devices. When you could just say go buy an IoT device, or and we have these LTE devices.
These replacement devices, the low end is like $75, and they're expected to last the next 10 years.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not that much money, but they just don't want to do it.
I mean, go ahead and do the math. There's 365 days in a year. The device operates all day, every day. You put that over 10 years. The device costed you $75. Like, how? What? Like, what? I mean, like, I can tell you right now.
To do more feature deployment if needed.
What's up, Jamie? Good to see you. Dude, I'm telling you that the credit card transactions at the bakery alone in fees, processing fees and merchant fees exceed a couple $100 daily. So what is a $75 investment into a piece of hardware that's going to last you the better part of a decade?
Yeah.
Right. I mean, I would be willing to upgrade that device every 6 months.
The T-Mobile stuff and the T-Mobile, Verizon, and AT&T compatible stuff will last until they turn off the bands.
Exactly. When they shut down 3G and HSPA, and the same thing happened. You remember in the San Francisco transit situation? You remember they were still running on 2G, and then I guess they had sent notifications. Representatives had gone to the council meetings, and they said, "Look, we're shutting down this network access. You guys are gonna have to change your hardware." I guess word never got to the right people. All of a sudden, they had systems failures for their transportation, like the trains and all that, over there in the busing.
Well, it might have gotten to the right people, but it didn't get to all the people. So, when it comes to highway infrastructure, not only do you have to talk to the engineers who are responsible for upgrading it, but you also have to talk to the city councils who have to get the money to give the engineers to upgrade it.
Especially like smart cities, like Boston is an example. So it's just
or Toronto,
or right, exactly, or Toronto. It's such a headache. It's extreme amount of headache dealing with, like I said, legacy devices. And if any businesses in the LA area are listening, use a Cat M device, an LT device in Los Angeles. Let me know how it works, especially on Sprint.
All right.
And be
solid.
Done with it. Yeah.
I mean, I've had hardware component lists for things I needed to pick up to support professors, student projects, and whatnot. And they're like, okay, let's do this. Let's get it. I go to the finance people, and they're like, what the F is this?
How much?
How much?
How much? That's the first question.
Much?
How much?
No. Why? Too much.
Yeah.
This is the bare minimum of what they need.
That's how the conversation literally goes. It becomes contentious within 15 seconds.
Yep.
Literally, it's like, who are you? You tell them. What do? You tell them. Here, how much? You tell them, and then why?
They tell you to leave.
I got half of that. What you got for me?
And then you have to repeat your answer 5 times, right?
Exactly.
Yep. And then you have to go back to the people who requested the parts, and
Yep.
Yeah.
And then you think to yourself, they're paying me to be a middleman, so I can waste as much time as they need.
That's right, brother. So, I'm hearing about a Google phone in the spring, Pete. Rumor has it, and I've been following this story pretty closely, and a lot of people have been telling me not to believe it and all that. I actually, the reason I believe it is because this rumor dates back to 2018. It's been on the roadmap of devices based on these code names. You remember like sailfin and blue herring and all this? They got all these different.
They're delicious.
Things. I know they're delicious, but I'm just saying, like, they got these code names. It's always like these fish, There has basically 3 years, the roadmap for up to the Pixel 6 has been on this roadmap in code name, and there is a flagship slated for a spring launch according to these code names. That dates back to the fall of 2018.
I know what it's going to be. It's their Pixel 5a.
You think it's going to be the 5a?
I know 100% it's going to be the 5a.
Yeah, but we need. But no, they're talking. No, there's a budget device, and then there's a flagship in there too. The size, the display sizes are different.
It's gonna be a 5a and then a 5a plus and then a 5a plus.
Like an XL.
Yes.
But they're not going to call it XL.
I don't know what they'll call it, but
they'll call it Grande.
Let me see if I can pull up an article on that, and I'll show you.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking for a flagship. Through and through. I know Carlos is.
I am, definitely.
I know Carlos is. I am. Pete probably as well. Carlos,
I'd be interested in
Carlos, can you chime in, dog?
One of these.
Can you chime in on the potential for a Google Pixel flagship in the spring?
I don't know.
Do you want one? Do you want one? Would you buy one?
I mean, if the option's available, sure.
I already bought 2 of these. I'm not buying another.
I don't want a Pixel 5a with a 750G modem.
That's what it's going to be, though.
I don't want another mid-ranger. I don't want this.
That's the whole purpose of the A.
Why do I want a scaled down 765? Well, the 765 was scaled down enough.
I know that, but you weren't really making those complaints when the 4A came out.
Yeah, but I knew what I was getting out of a mid-ranger, bro. This was supposed to be the flagship this year.
But I know, but that's the Pixel 6 though. You're still gonna. It's like a flagship mid-range phone for the 5A.
I think they need to change their cycle. I think they need to get the flagship in the front half of the year. You need to get your phone away from the iPhone. Pretty darn fast.
I agree. Yeah, I agree.
You need to get your phone away from the iPhone launch, and you need to put it right after Everybody who wants a Galaxy gets their crap. All right.
Hey, if it's good, I may upgrade with a trade-in.
Oh, trade in the 5?
Yeah, because I just bought this. It's practically mint condition.
Yeah.
The reason why they're doing the Pixel 5a is because they're trying to keep that price point that was so attractive to the 4A users. There's a lot of people that ate that smartphone up. They're just trying to replicate it, except with the 750G chipset. They're going to keep that same price point, though.
750.
So Carlos, you think this is going to unseat the iPhone?
The what?
The iPhone SE, yeah.
The Pixel 5a
Yes, now you're getting it.
Transformer Mod Edition with Death Ray included.
I mean, if it comes out with the flagships, then I don't see why it wouldn't.
And another point, it's not going to be the Pixel 6 released in the in the springtime because the Whitechapel chipset's not ready. So
what's the Whitechapel chipset?
That's the custom made Samsung with development. It's an ARM based X1 chipset.
Wait a minute.
All
They're not going to use a Qualcomm?
They're using the modem, not the actual, not the chipset.
Not the SoC?
Correct.
Really?
Yeah.
Confirmed.
Yeah.
That was fast.
Yeah.
I thought that was down the line. I didn't know that was a 2021 thing.
No, that is a 2021 thing.
Wow.
They're using they already got they had the samples late earlier this year. So basically what it is, so let me break it down. So this spring, the Samsung 5A is going to have the 750G chipset, either with an X52 or modem or something a little bit better than that. Then the Pixel 6 is going to have the Whitechapel chipset, which is an X1 ARM-based processor, right? Kind of like what Apple's doing, except it's modified through Samsung code and different with the, hopefully, X60 modem, which is going to make it a great phone. And that's why I'm waiting for the Pixel 6.
You know what's crazy, Lavendi? You're saying no more. You're saying no more mid-range Pixels, and that's all that sells.
Exactly. That's why they're doing the 5A.
If you look at Android sales, you look at the mid-rangers. There's 2 phones selling right now. It's the Google Pixel mid-rangers and it's the Samsung mid-rangers. So Motos are selling their entry level, but not the mid-rangers.
So Michael here asks a serious question. Carlos, have you sued Samsung over setting your car on fire?
Honestly, bro, I haven't even called, bro, to be honest. I've been spacing it out. I need to call because I finally found the receipt for the phone and stuff.
Hey, as I commented in chat when you said it, this will be a great phone for when Amazon buys Dish Mobile. Fire Mobile. Make it great.
Get yourself on fire.
Oh man, Fire Mobile, bro. Are we destined to get a consumer wireless network out of Dish? Is this going to happen for consumer?
No, because think about
we're going
to get
an IoT network.
They're losing all that AWS 3, man. It's going to be like, what's half of a dish?
Zero cool.
A broken dish.
Yeah, we're gonna get an IoT network, and then they'll sell it to Fire Mobile.
Yeah, probably
to better coordinate their package distribution.
Yep. So you can get your Note 7 or whatever burned Carlos's car up on Amazon with ads.
That's right, brother.
You can launch ads for the male enhancement product while the battery's exploding.
Everything, all things fire. Just flames on the package. My goodness, bro. I mean, it's going to court. It's going back to court, Zero Cool. It will go back to court. It's going to continue. 5 years is not enough.
Dish is a dumpster fire. I said this from the beginning.
Bro, the FCC is a dumpster fire. I'm telling you. Look, when I taught at a school where the kids ran the school, I had to leave. The administration had no authority. The kids didn't listen. The inmates were running the asylum. Literally in wireless, the inmates are running the asylum. The FCC scares no one, and it's all Ajit Pai's fault. It's all his fault.
This has been an argument with vehicle-to-vehicle RF communication. The FCC is going to be gutting 3/4 of what was earmarked for it for cell phones, and having this low latency frequency for vehicle-to-vehicle communication is more valuable now than it was 30 years ago with our move toward autonomous vehicles.
Yep,
but the FCC doesn't care about getting vehicles to go safer. They care about Verizon getting their pockets bigger.
Man.
Damn.
No arguments there.
Yeah. Bro, I do not. They just don't do enough good at the FCC. I can't just hate on Charlie Ergen. I mean, we got it. Zero cool. We're on the same page. But I'm telling you, bro, if a kid is misbehaving, the parents still have to parent. Like, the FCC is still culpable for his actions. Those spectrum distributions, those things should have been handled years ago. He's been squatting for a decade.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's just I'm taking the side that why did Dish bid with those spectrum licenses like how they did with those smaller shell companies in the first place? They should have did it right. That's my point. If they were to bid it for it right as Dish, they wouldn't have been in this position.
So why did that exist? Why did you have a discount in place that you knew that a company could sidestep and figure out a way to loophole it?
That I was just about to say that because that's exactly what it is. It's a loophole.
I mean, they're saying
companies
that they
do it all the time, man.
Right.
Especially that's why I have lawyers. So,
hey, isn't that why T-Mobile has this large block of 2.5 under 3 company names?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's regional too, by the way.
Yeah. A lot of it's
Man,
Clearwire.
if that one branch was national, ooh. Could feel that in my jellies.
Well, I look at all the way that the way the carriers bid at these auctions when they put it under these names, and I'm just like, man, what are they doing, man?
Well, they're trying to sell it to China, so they need a third. Oh, wait, not China. Let's see, not China. Canada. Let's go with Canada.
We're going with Canada. That's right.
Yeah, Canada.
Oh, and and the Republic of Puerto Rico.
They need M41, dog.
Oh, yeah. By the way, the Republic of Puerto Rico has voted for statehood.
Oh, really?
Okay, so they got to pay taxes, right?
No, they need the Senate to approve it.
And then they'll start paying taxes?
Yep.
Okay.
And I'll actually be more happy to visit there over the winters.
Oh, yeah.
I'm looking at getting a small winter home there.
P, I think we should buddy up here. You, myself, Carlos, Zero Cool, whoever wants to jump
Timbo.
in. Yeah, we spend 3 weeks every year. It's guys vacation annually. We just kick it in PR for 3 weeks, dog.
I'd be taking the wife with me. I'm sorry.
Oh, then it's not guys vacation, dog.
He's
That's
on
right.
40 land, dude.
No. We get a several days straight, but some nights I want to be with her on the beach with a mojito.
That's right, brother.
That's where that you should be doing the same thing, Sneed.
Man, I took the wife. We went to Dominican Republic, dude. We spent 8 days. It's like paradise. It's absolutely paradise, dude.
Yeah, so you go to a tropical island, you bring the wife, you just say, me and the guys are planning or going together too. We're expecting these days, and hopefully she agrees.
Yeah, but if we're gonna do it like the guys thing, maybe we do the guys thing in Vegas then.
Yeah.
What do you think, Los?
Yeah.
The wife doesn't like Vegas.
There you go. See, problem solved.
That's right. We all pull up at Hendo like, what's up? Yeah, Carlos, everybody's digging the shirt, bro.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Oh, bro. Yeah.
The highlight of tonight is Carlos's shirt, visible, going down to 5 megs on the hotspot. AT&T wants nothing to do with retail. T-Mobile's got everything on sale, and they're giving out free lines like crazy. Oh, and by the way, I wanted to mention something about those free lines. I personally think this is an indication, the free line stuff.
Yeah.
I think this is an indication that they're trying to boost up some numbers during the sale season. I don't think things are looking good I think they're churning a little bit. I don't know how they report. I don't know. I'm just saying when they so aggressively do these add-a-lines for free, it just makes me feel like they're not doing well with they're losing customers to switching. So
what are you talking about? Their next quarter ad's going to be 2 million plus.
2 billion. They're going to add 2 billion
2
customers
billion.
next quarter.
I'm in favor of T-Mobile doing well, but I want to know where they're padding these books.
I want to know what their ARPU is like for real when you add in the free lines, because that's got to bring it down.
Sugar and sprinkles, my friend.
Oh, man. This mean always takes my cherry off my sundae, dog. Yeah, come on, bro. I mean, why else would you do the ad? That's a John Legere special. You know,
Right,
that's carried over.
Yeah, but think about it. That third line free, that's just going to boost their subscriber count, and that's why the next quarter they're going to have 1 to 2 million plus.
Free lines.
It's also going to raise their stock price.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Well, let's see.
Yeah, but they're still not paying dividends, dog.
Nope.
You know, and people still aren't buying in.
See how my T-Mobile stock is doing. Went up 6 cents.
I think day to day, that's basically how it is. You know,
Hey,
I feel, you know who did well were the people that had the Sprint shares.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Bro, that dipped in February. I think it dipped down under $4. Look at your T-Mobile stocks now, bruh.
Hey, I picked it up after it fell.
So how'd it work out for you?
Right now, I'm plus 6 cents from 5 days ago.
What do you think about the T-Vision and home internet prospects, Pete? You think this is going to work out for them as a revenue stream?
Well, considering the T-Vision hub is a 4K Chromecast with Android TV built in with T-Vision pre-installed, that they're selling at the retail price for the 4K Chromecast with the same feature. I think they're going to be not making a lot of money off the T-Vision at the moment. And the internet, when they can deliver reliable 100 down and do some live TV streaming, they may be able to make some money on that. But at the moment, it's adding competition in markets, in some markets that need it.
Is the money in the home internet or the T-Vision? Internet. Is the volume in the home internet or the T-Vision?
It's going to have to be a combo because, as we've pointed out, the cable cartel has started capping people to 1 tera to disincentivize people streaming instead of buying cable.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to need to be able to get the T-Vision going off the T-Mobile home internet before you'll see people buying up T-Vision. Because not everybody is blessed like I am with a ISP that says, "Oh, you're using data. Enjoy."
Yeah, I don't have that, bro.
Most ISPs in this country are like, "You're using data. Keep an eye on it. You go over it, we cut you."
Right, yeah.
$10 or $50.
Yeah, Sneed, I sent you a DM on that Whitechapel ship that Google's going to make.
Cool, man.
That's going to correspond with body movements as well. So.
You go even too high, we send someone to your house and break the kneecaps.
That's why I like this fiber, bro.
Yeah, they don't care about the fiber. It's the electrons going through the copper that they have to nickel and dime you for, because those electrons make that copper degrade.
It corrodes.
Yeah, like electrons make the copper corrode, just like air.
See, the thing about the TV side, Pete, and this is legit because I'm experiencing it. What T-Mobile is doing right now with the network to retain high numbers on the Ookla speed test, so to keep performance up, they are really throttling the video, like really aggressively. So what's happening is
they're not really aggressively they're not as aggressively as you're thinking.
Pete, I get a surge, I get a blast of fast speed, and then it dips down under 2. It's like 1.3 to 1.8 megabits per second.
Yep.
And then I get a surge, and then it does it again, and it starts throttling.
What I'm saying with the T-Vision, though,
okay,
is most of the TV content I've watched on my 4K screen is pixel up-resed from 480p to begin with.
How'd it look?
It looks fine. The algorithm they run to make it bigger looks nice, but there is a fair bit of content that is still broadcast in 480p. They're basically the only time you find 1080p on TV is with sports games.
Yeah, because it's live sports.
And
hey, Pete,
T-Vision isn't doing a lot of live sports at the moment.
Pete, I have to ask you this. In your opinion, did T-Mobile leverage Layer 3 TV correctly? If we go back to the 2017 transaction, did they do this right with Layer 3 TV? Did they maximize the potential? Did they utilize the technology correctly? Did they do this right?
I'm going to have to get back to you on that one. I actually put that question into the head engineer.
In my opinion, they only utilized the compression technology right. That's it.
So this was a $300 million deal for compression
technology.
Exactly. Because if you think about compression technology, is extremely huge and beneficial, and that's what most services use, right? So the reason when they first bought them, that's exactly what was the initial point of why they purchased them. Because if you look at the press release, they bought them due to compression technology as their main benefit, because they think about it. They have to scale so much for video, right? Millions and millions of users. The only way to do that is with compression.
Sure.
So they've actually modified the compression technology for the streaming.
Yeah.
But I'm waiting to hear back from their engineer regarding how they've done that. Because
they, from what I heard, they developed a new codec. So basically, it's a new video codec. It's kind of like how I'm trying to think of the exact one. It's kind of like how your MP4 codec would work, similar to that, but it's just a different type of proprietary codec that they modified the code for video.
Yep.
And it's still crap. Don't get it.
And it's serviceable.
Serviceable. Carlos, give us your opinion on the T-Mobile TV, buddy.
I don't know. I haven't got to mess with it yet, bro. I have to wait till the 28th.
Oh yeah, that's right.
The start of my billing cycle.
That's crazy, man. But it is on your Sprint plan.
Yeah.
And what's the charge?
60
bones. That's their best plan, right?
Yep.
So that'll be comparable to Hulu Live, YouTube TV.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that Zero Color F? How do you feel about the T-Vision on the network? Well, what's the potential there? Is it gonna be rough, bro? Is it gonna be rough?
I mean, here's the thing. Like, this, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, but everything I keep on saying is all back to what? Back to SA, true SA, meaning hardware, density, scale. Your TV, the TV product isn't really going to do much until you have it. It's not going to be necessarily what we call scalable until you have all that.
That's what they said. Zero Cool. That's what they said took so long. They said they were, but they launched it anyway.
Right, but it's just it's my opinion. This was launched way prematurely. It shouldn't have been done.
But the network, or the marketplace is saturated. The longer you wait, the further down in line you're in.
I understand that, but it's just I don't agree with it. It wasn't. Yeah. It's too. You can't even do good uplinks. So why launch a right? You can. It's true. You can't do good uplinks. So why launch a TV product on mobile?
Uplink is trash, bro. Nationally, it is so bad. Like if I was to just drive around testing uplink around the CLE, I'm pretty sure the average is around 11 megabits per second.
Actually, you know what? We're going to prove
like
this.
They're using cable internet.
Hold on. I will, guys. I will prove this point. So once Carlos gets his thing set up on the 28th, Carlos, I want you to stream it once over T-Mobile, and then once over AT&T on a hotspot, and you can see the video quality difference.
Oh yeah. My Hulu is very different between all three carriers. The Hulu Live, very different.
Right,
and it's exactly by the way, and you know what, Zero Cool, it's dynamic. The quality starts shifting lower and dude, it's annoying.
That's what I'm saying. You can't have it. And here's the thing. This is another reason. Like video is the most consumed for bandwidth. It's the most it's the most taxing on a network. So
sure.
Why launch something that's going to tax the network even worse when you don't have the uplink, you don't have the SA, you don't have the equipment, you don't have the density, for God's sake.
Hey, this is why I said it's a functional beta.
Functional beta, yeah. Give me a functional beta of 5 years.
5 years.
Hey, I'm just happy.
2026.
I'm just happy as a grandfather customer. They're giving us until July with a free trial.
Wow!
Wow!
The only thing good about how they launched it early is T-Mobile improving upon the service, meaning adding more services to the television, more channels, more content.
I'm just watching it all spiral in.
But
they got in trouble with that.
Okay, but I'm just saying it's going to give more time to make that happen and work. But God forbid they actually launch their own content like how Netflix is doing.
Oh God, let's not have T-Mobile do Quibi.
I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about Quibi necessarily. I'm talking about, like launch shows like how do you call it? Produced by, how Netflix has their produced shows and stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. Studio stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, the studio stuff. Now, can you imagine if T-Mobile did something like that? What would it be like? How would it be like?
Well, that's
what
big money. Studios.
What would it take?
Right. What would it take? Yes.
Billions
Let's think
of dollars.
about that, T-Mobile. Come on now.
Hey,
no, they're not.
Hey, maybe they could buy.
You hope not.
Maybe they
gonna
could
be starring
buy
Mike Sievert.
Viacom.
There's gonna be a show called Eugene, dude.
Maybe they
Sweaty
could
on
buy
Pits episode
Viacom
1.
or Comcast.
Like,
buy out the NBC and all these NBC studios or T-Mobile.
Dude, here's the thing. I can actually see this happening, guys, because just the way T-Mobile is the marketing team, right? I could definitely see the marketing team going something and the video production team going something after like this. I really can.
You know what?
Actually, I'm going to put a prediction on it. I'm going to do it right now, this show. Yeah. I just did.
Put it on the board, Sally.
Put it on the board. Put it on the board. Go ahead. T-Mobile will produce their own content since they failed on Quibi. Oh, thank you, Pete. It's going to have something how Netflix produces their stuff, just like Netflix is doing. So it's going to be some original T-Mobile content starring Eugene or something.
Eugene Yackle. Pete, I never got your opinion.
Yackle.
Who failed worst, Quibi or Go90? Which was a bigger failure?
Quibi.
Dang.
You know why?
Why?
the billion-dollar executive producers didn't put it on life support for nearly as long.
They cut it off so fast. You're right,
Yeah,
bro.
they're like, oh, stop breathing for 3 seconds, yank.
Bro, they literally did commercials. They blasted everywhere with Quibi commercials, and then just ended everything. Pulled the plug.
Yeah, so with Go 90, they were like, maybe after it's in a coma and on dialysis, we can get it going again.
Look, the reason why I say this is the simple fact is this. You have AT&T with their HBO Max. They have launched content just because they bought HBO. They don't have to say, oh, this is produced by AT&T. We just, done by HBO, whatever.
I got an interesting one for HBO Max.
Right, but the thing is that
T-Mobile's
going to have to do
July
it.
too.
Oh, nice. Yeah, but T-Mobile's going to have to do it, They're just going to have to make some original content because think about it, guys. What is a streaming service? What is a TV service without original content? That's the way the market's going. Like they want new shows,
channel.
New shows, new content, new deliverables. That's just going to, make them more profitable if they get it going.
Have like ultra porn and kids shows.
Wait, what?
Futurama joke.
Okay.
Zoidberg.
Yeah, Zoidberg. Yeah, T-Mobile should bring back Futurama. That would make it the killer app.
Hey.
Futurama. Now with its own hookers and blackjack. You know what? Screw the hookers and blackjack.
Wow.
Actually, I got something they could probably work with. It's called a game of phones.
Oh,
However,
you
we
bastard.
do need the people who come up with these shows to take Steve Jobs' Apple advertising team lead.
Wait. We need
Go
what's
out
his
to
name?
the Cascades with some peyote and come back with new show ideas.
Go out to Montana and do
shows are
some
started.
brainstorming. Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bring Zoidberg with you.
Let me smoke this
Weather-
doobie. Hold on.
I need money.
But yeah, if T-Mobile makes new Futurama, I've run the response for them. Shut up and take my money.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
A Family Guy reboot. Man, there's a guy on YouTube who looks like the real life Peter Griffin.
Wait. Family Guy
I've
reboot.
seen that.
Wasn't that like Cleveland Show and American Dad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Seth Green.
No, MacFarlane.
Seth
Seth
MacFarlane.
Green is actually funny.
Yeah. Seth Green's the better writer, but Seth MacFarlane's he's like Peter the dog, Stewie, right? Yeah. News on the AT&T plans with advertisements. The FCC said no, dude.
Yep.
They're like, nah, dude.
Yeah, they already. So, could you imagine getting an ad while making a phone call and then having the ad disconnect and your call drop?
Dang.
Oh, dang. Oh, man, that'd be horrible.
Bro, there were people that were legit like, yeah, I'll take the discount. I'll take the $10 discount to see some ads on my phone.
Hell no.
Yeah, man. Los was really animate about that.
That's why they want
I don't
fiber
like it. I wanna
mobile.
Hold on. Do you guys remember who was the CEO at the time?
Stanky?
Randall.
Randall
That was
Stevenson.
Randall's last statement was, "We're doing this." We're gonna
Because he's
So,
like,
Fire Mobile is going to be doing the same thing.
But don't they only do it
Yeah.
at like when you're at your lock screen?
I don't know.
They might-
I
they
need
might do
money.
all
Blah.
Bro, you got T chains right now. What is he doing? What is he holding?
Hand
Cologne?
sanitizer.
It's
That's hand
he's
sanitizer.
trying to look provocative. There you go, bro. Like, yeah. I got the hand sanitizer for you, baby.
Is that the one with the aloe?
Oh, it's beyond
Most
aloe.
likely.
Yeah.
Wait. So, hand sanitizer with aloe?
Oh,
GameStop should have done that. It'd actually be useful.
Yeah.
Nice, Pete.
Sebi, the FCC would have approved ads if it was Verizon.
Yeah, Ajit Pai with the coffee mug, dude.
Yep. I want to. I'm still trying to find a bigger Reese's mug than him.
Dude, I hate Ajit Pai. I don't. The FCC is literally outside of Jessica Rosenworcel, who I legit believe just wants competitive marketplace for consumers and lots of spectrum to be auctioned. I think outside of her, it's really hard to believe in any type of vision that the FCC is trying to execute. I don't see it, bro.
She's been standing by her visions since she was put on the FCC.
She just wants spectrum out there. She's not into mergers. She's not into, these shenanigans, all the cahoots that are going on and Dish cutting up and all this other nonsense. Bro, she's not wrong. She's right. We just need a ton of mid-band deployed so these carriers can get the networks going. We need capacity, dude. Pete, what's it going to be like in 2023? A year from now? 2 years from now?
If we don't get our capacity up, it's going to be horrible. People are going to be watching Pornhub in 8K and lagging out in their VR.
Hermano, I need to go to Verizon plan.
Bro, Carlos, why is this happening right now? Like everything was, we were going in one direction. You just, what? Tangent, bro.
But we all know why.
And then he turned off his camera.
Phones.
Yeah.
Hermano, I owe $2,900 to AT&T. I need some money.
Why? Why is this happening? You turned off your camera to do this, bro?
No, just.
What's your take on the millimeter wave and the CLE, Pete?
Verizon's was impressive, and T-Mobile, I've been pleasantly surprised.
It's good now. It's better. It's much better.
They're not doing the same skill of deployment. I'm just shocked that it's there.
It's doing a gigabit speed now. It doesn't have. It's not doing what like Verizon does, for example, with the.
No, it's not going to. They don't have the hardware there.
But why are they talking layer cake, dog?
I want that layer cake.
But they're not.
We're
doing
not going to get it.
Yeah, they're doing.
We're going to get layer cake in New York, LA, Chicago, probably Philly.
They were talking about San Francisco getting layer cake.
Maybe that. Let's see. What's the population ranking for San Francisco?
I don't know, man. An engineer was telling me that they were installing millimeter wave nodes, rooftop sites, bro.
So
yeah, they are.
San Francisco is at 883,000 as of where's this 2018.
Damn.
So we're probably also going to see some millimeter wave in San Jose and San Diego as well.
Yeah, that's correct. We're actually doing an FRP for San Jose because I know they're going to do it right out there.
Basically, I'm assuming that they're going to be going after cities with above 800,000 people.
Right. Yep.
So AT&T's got some new prepaid plans for those of you thinking about them. $40, 15 gigs of high-speed data. It includes mobile hotspot. It includes Mexico and Canada.
Yeah.
But roaming may be 2G speeds, so they're throttling the hell out of that.
Wow.
So real quick, I'd expect millimeter wave in San Francisco, Charlotte, North Carolina, Columbus, Ohio, Fort Worth, Texas, Jacksonville, Florida, Austin, Texas, San Jose, California, Dallas, Texas, San Diego, California, San Antonio, Texas,
Philly, Phoenix, Houston, Chicago, LA, New York City.
Okay, correct. You hit every market. That's
Yeah, it's above 800,000.
right. Yeah, all those markets he just mentioned will get above and beyond speeds,
Layer
especially
cake.
California.
So,
Layer cake.
All right, a version of layer cake.
A version.
of it.
so Cleveland, as of 2019, has about 381,000 people. I think they got there because it was early adoption.
I think they got there because Cleveland lets the carriers do whatever they want.
Could
They
be the
approve
case,
everything
too.
instantly. Like, there's nothing stopping Verizon from putting a node on the mayor's car. You know, like, he doesn't care, bro. Like, you can put crap everywhere. Bro, all over the bakery, if you just drive around the blocks, there's a node all over. Everywhere. Every other corner has millimeter wave. And honestly, I don't know if people even have the phones to utilize it. You know, like,
They probably don't.
I would love to see the connection log of just me driving around speed testing the millimeter wave. Like,
Yeah.
here's this guy again.
Hey, yo, Sneed.
What's up, bro?
So, I need to have the 5-year-old update the map, the coverage map. So, tell me where I need to add some more coverage to this map.
What color are you picking?
He does 5G in dark magenta.
All right.
So-
Slap a little bit in the Rockies.
All
We
right,
need
then.
a lot in the Rockies.
All right, then. All right, little 5-year-old kid, hurry up. There's milk and cookies waiting for you. You finish. And a $5 bill. Yeah. Oh, man.
You know what's been really good to experience is I've been moving my SIM cards around for the Google Pixel 5.
Yeah.
It's the best access on the Pixel 5 has been AT&T.
Yeah.
The carrier aggregation, the spectrum, you know, the bands. It's been a dream on AT&T. It is connecting to LT41. It's not wanting to connect to N41. It's forcing N71, and I can't change that. So in order to get the N41 access, I have to use the Samsung. You know, I gotta. It sucks.
That will change based on RF configuration and SA.
Which could be
5 years from now.
5 years.
That's like,
So that's when I get T Vision and N41.
Right. Yeah. That's what I keep
my
on
God.
saying. Just get it 5 years from now. You'll be fine.
By the way, Sneed, if you get a login with your T-Mobile number, you can use T-Vision, but it's only limited to 3 simultaneous ones.
How many people would be using it?
At the moment, there's one, maybe 2 locations in my house that would be using it.
You think this is going to be a geo issue?
It might be.
All right,
They
we'll
haven't
find
got
out.
Yes. Yeah.
They haven't gotten back to me about how hard geo restriction it is.
I'm going to tell you this right now. It is. You want to know how I know? Because even Team Pixel asked me, is the address for sure the address on your account where you're going to use it? And I said yes. Because he
Oh, so
said,
they do want to know. Yeah.
So what I was told for geo restriction is only local and regional channels from my market will show up when I'm in that when I'm in the market or the region. Outside of there, you're only getting national channels.
That's correct, because basically when you're dealing with local channels such as like your ABC, NBC,
There's
Fox,
franchising fees.
and it has to go by your affiliate station.
Yep. So for the regional channels, it's the same thing. So there are certain channels that if I go up to Cheyenne, I can still have access to, but if I go out to Vegas, I lose them.
Yeah.
you know what's crazy, dude, is AT&T TV. It goes, because I had them, before, and then I was traveling. The locals follow. So it'll change on the app. It'll change based off location. So if I'm right now, Vegas locals, let's say if I go up to you, Pete, then it'll go to your locals. It'll switch it up.
quite frankly,
I don't know how they do it and how they get away with it.
they're probably doing something illegal.
Well, I mean, they do charge I know they charge a $8.95 fee or something like that. That's supposed to be like, what is it called? Regional service fee or something like that.
Yeah, that is your local
T-Vision
access
isn't
fee.
doing that.
That's your local access fee and your local regional fee.
T-Vision is not doing that at the moment. However, However, if I do go out to Vegas, the TV in the hotel, I can get the local channels, but most likely I can't get the national channels.
Right.
Without paying extra. So I can, watch Cartoon Network on my tablet, for example.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or, whatever. History Channel, let's go with that.
What's wrong with Cartoon Network?
I'm out crazy, guys, because I got to get going back to the house.
All right, brother. Thanks for coming on, dude.
All right, Peter. Hey, honestly, Peter, it was good to have you on, bro. Like, to see you on the stream with us, bro. It's been a minute, man. You got to make some time for us, bro. We miss you, bro.
Dude,
come on, bruh.
Classes are kicking my ass.
I know they are, man. I'm surprised that you're still sane, bro. How much they're kicking your butt.
Hold up. Real quick. I got to show you one thing.
Oh, and Zero Cool, if you get a moment after this, we could talk. I just want to discuss some of the interface stuff. I got a couple of questions.
Sure. What the heck is that? Let me turn off my green screen.
Dude, what just happened? Oh.
So
put it on the board, Caleb.
Dang, on the board.
Put it on the board.
Official.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Thank you.
I'm trying to determine a key with XORs for this one assignment. I've been at it for a week and a half.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's all on the board.
Put it on the board.
Hey, can you shoot me the details on that in a DM, Pete, and collaborate with you?
I'll send you the homework assignment. Basically, I have the hexadecimal the binary representation of 8-bit ASCII for forensics.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to find a 9-character hidden message in a TCP IP header.
Ooh.
That is
through binary.
That is found by XORing the value with this and producing repeating message that's 9 characters long.
All right, yeah. Just send me the source code and for the binary, and I'll see what I can do.
It's a PCAP, actually.
Oh, PCAP. Oh, I hate those. Those are fun. Always
packet just throw it off in Wireshark, man.
Packet sniffing, yeah. Wireshark, yep. I use that a lot.
Good luck, bro.
I actually wrote 2 research papers just by using Wireshark.
Yeah, Wireshark is good.
I wish I could contribute to it, man.
There's actually you can. There's actually not the actual Wireshark program itself, but there's actually other variants that use like an open source version of Wireshark that you can contribute to. Yeah. A lot of it's what is it? I'm trying to think of it. It's on what's his face? I'm having a brain meltdown. It's I'll DM it to you later. I can't think of his name right now. Hold on, let me see if I can pull something up.
Because if I could work on assist with the project, it's been beyond invaluable to me.
Right.
Even if I could just send him a bunch of bones.
All right, y'all. We're gonna wrap up the show. Let me just go ahead and close things out. I want to thank everybody for watching. I want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving, a safe holiday. Everybody out there, stay healthy. enjoy your meals, enjoy your families. I love turkey, so this is one of my favorite holidays, and I love pumpkin pie. And those two things are absolutely tremendous on tomorrow, as well as football.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll see who plays and wins tomorrow. We'll eat some food and cranberry sauce and gobble, 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 dude.
Gobble, gobble, blah.
Five types of potatoes, dude. That's what my mom does.
I'm eating leftover ham tomorrow.
Ham. People love ham on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
That's a real thing, dude.
It's
That,
it's called
that
a
brown sugar
TCP
ham.
dump. Right. TCP dump.
I've used that. It's good.
Hashtag Mod Squad. All my moderators out there, thank you for taking care of business tonight. Hashtag 2Live Crew watching this in the live. Hashtag Replay Crew if you watch this on replay. Hashtag Ravioli Gang if you were watching this while eating dinner or something, or you're hungry. And then hashtag We the Best YouTube channel, because we the best.
This is a good YouTube channel.
Yeah, we do our best here, man. You guys are the best. SMT Nation, stand up. Please give this video a like. Share it to your socials if you got Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Don't share it to T-Mobile Reddit, please. I'd prefer you don't. You could share it anywhere else in this world, just not the T-Mobile Reddit. Yeah, it's just something about that place. I don't know, dude. If you're looking for me, you could find me on Twitter at SneedTech. We also have a Periscope where we do lives, and we just scream "yeah" the whole time, basically on live stream.
And
I've been there. It's confused the wife.
and one for the crew. Hashtag Pickle Rick.
Hashtag. Yep. And I got another. And then we got hashtag Piffery. That's another one too for tomorrow. That's right.
I'm still wondering how T-Mobile is going to pad their numbers next quarter.
Well, I mean, they got to do whatever it takes, man. They're trying to, get to this next generation of technology.
They're trying to sell people into buying them.
Are you buying?
Buying
more? You bought? Are you buying more?
I might.
All right, man. All right, guys. Anything for the good of the order?
You guys will have a great Thanksgiving, SMT
Yeah.
Nation.
That's
Don't
right,
get
SMT
too
Nation.
fat. If you eat a lot, be sure to exercise the next day.
That's right.
Yeah, and
Yep.
detox from all that gravy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, hibiscus tea, there's this great company in the Boulder area. I'm not going to drop names. They're nationally available. Something Seasonings, not a sponsor.
He's trying.
It'll help clear you up.
Hey,
He's trying.
yeah. Actually, their mascot's a bear.
The Bears.
Hashtag Save the Bear.
That's
Save the
right.
bear.
Drink the bear. It's
Drink-
good tea.
Drink the bear. It's good to drink the bear. Yeah.
All right, y'all. We're done. Everybody have a good holiday tomorrow. Enjoy your families and your meals, and we'll see you guys on the next one.
Hibiscus.
Hibiscus.
Peace.
Hashtag hibiscus. Peace.
Biscuits.